The kicker, Jake Moody's, got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Purdy going to the air right away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Purdy from the gun. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. 2nd and 6. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Out of the gun, Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Purdy going to get...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Purdy now to throw.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe...
This is caught inside the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Under a heavy rush, rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Flush to his right. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Now Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it...
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Back to throw now on first down. Looking deep for Jennings. Touchdown!
Juwan Jennings.
40 yards.
And the 49ers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Purdy will throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and 10, Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Operating from the gun, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Across midfield. And they will finally get him as he's all
all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here